Hi, this is Kazuyoshi. Well, the world is full of ideas, and we have come up with some ideas frequently in our life. And some people think more about that, and some people make a move and build that into business. But most of us will forget that idea and realize afterwards that, oh, that idea I had 10 years ago or something like that. So I believe that everybody has a chance to think about a new idea, something totally new, or maybe it could be slightly new, but it's okay. And that means that any person have an opportunity to create something new, which is not untested and which could add value to wherever, to your society or your community or to the world. Of course, I don't know if that will be financially successful because there are great ideas, but that will not help you make money. But I think it's very okay, necessary to think about those things and try if some of them work. Because when we say business, probably many people think about the transaction, monetary transaction, delivering value and receiving the payment in return, and which is right in many sense. But at the same time, I think there are, of course, a lot of nonprofit business activities, and nonprofit doesn't mean that there's no monetary exchange, but the intention is not to accumulate the profit and do something with the necessary kind of expenses and bring something good to the community or the world. And it's important. Like if you are running a business, if you need to pay every time, it's not going to be sustainable. And many times the volunteering thing will be fulfilling the world and the kind of people participating. So like when I visit United States and watch the baseball game, probably could be same for any other thing, but not necessarily but the US, but this just come to my mind. So when I go to the spring training games, there are there are a lot of retired people at the community doing their volunteer work, bring kind of doing the staff work for staff means that they are doing the ticketing and also bring people, leading people to the seats, and those people, retired people doing that in that area, particular area in like in the March. But if you go to the season, of course, there are people hired to do the work to welcome the thousands or a number of thousand people visiting the stadium. And both are important because, of course, the nonprofit work, volunteer work are necessary, and also the real business thing are both important. So what I'm trying to say is we come back to the idea thing. So you have an idea, and we have an idea. And if you just jot that idea down and don't think that I'm not the person to establish this, establish something from this, and think deeper and just talk with somebody. Somebody would say, will be provide negative. feedback, but don't worry because it's just that, it's just their opinion. You had an idea, you may try to explore that, and then something could happen. So many people who have may build something interesting, successful, fun, or all those people have probably ex experienced and experimented a lot, tried, and also those kind of things are experimental, and they may failed a lot, but because they're passionate about the thing itself, but also the process of building something new from their own idea. So that's what I think. If you have feel that you have found some idea, don't hesitate to write it down and think about it and try. Somebody may already have the solution, and it's okay. It's just that somebody have done it before, but it doesn't mean that your idea was meaningless. It is just that somebody has done before. So uh, you can trust yourself that you are the person to find, receive some idea, and have a chance to build something. That's what I want to say. We tend to underestimate ourselves so that we are not that kind of person. I'm just a person who do this and this and this, but I don't think so. You have a chance, you have a potential, the same as all of us do. That's it for today, and thank you for watching and listening.